And what's up, Winject community? I was working on some things. It's not perfect yet. It's not quite where it needs to be. However, it's going out. And we're talking about this week, the Winject series is going to be talking about imposter syndrome. And if you didn't catch Chris Ross's episode yesterday, make sure you go back. You can catch it on YouTube, our YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, click the button, hit the bell, make some comments, make some noise out there, because we want to help you achieve your goals, your desires, and some of the things that are really important to you. And one of the things we want to talk this week about specifically is the imposter syndrome of why we don't move forward. And there's a lot of reasons, and it always comes back to that there's a couple of things we can nail. And let me know if there's any of this that resonates with you. Because one is the perfectionist. Oh, I'll launch it when I get this done, or I get that done, or I need to finish this, or it isn't quite ready. What are people going to say? The perfectionist is always working to improve, and it's just another form of procrastination and another form of not owning it and delivering the results. The other big one that's tied to that is, what will people think of me? People might judge me. Well, I'm here to tell you, people are going to judge you regardless of what you're doing. If you're not doing enough, they're going to judge you. If you're doing too much, they're going to judge you. And the reality is that where you need to be is in a place that you are comfortable with who you are, how you are, and how you show up in the world. Self-awareness is an incredibly powerful tool, and self-awareness can actually break the cycle of imposter syndrome. Because courage is to still feel the fear and do it anyway. Reach out, expand your horizons. Because here's the beautiful thing about it. I've produced over 475 episodes of the Pirate broadcast. And what takes place along this journey is that we start to define what it is we believe. We start to define how we want to show up. We provide a roadmap for others to amplify and signify, this is where we are. This is what we're doing. This is how we help. This is who we help. This is what we do. And the only way you're going to get that, and the only way that you're going to achieve results with your process and your passion and your business, is to put yourself out there. There's no secret to imposter syndrome except continuing to take steps and move forward. I've said this so many times that my producer says I could do a bingo chart off of all your Russisms. That's probably true, because as long as history and mankind have been around and operating on two legs, a lot of things are universal. Fear and faith require you to believe in something that you cannot see. And when you feel like an imposter, like, oh, I know some things, but I'm not an expert at it. I don't have credentials. I don't have a doctor's degree in this thing. Okay, I'm going to make it very easy for you. Everyone knows something. And that something someone else knows something about. There's going to be someone in front of you that knows a little more, and we call them mentors. And there's going to be someone behind you in the cycle of life, and you call those students. So you're in the middle. You know some things, you might not know all the things, and you continue to pursue results every single day. So you look at mentors, living or not. They could be in books, they could be in information, they could be on YouTube, they could be anywhere. It's acquiring a skill that allows you to generate an outcome. Life is like an instrument. You have to continue to practice, and you have to continue to push the boundaries in order to achieve maximum outcome and results. And when we feel like an imposter, like somebody's going to, hey, I feel it. It's not a feeling that goes away at some magic point in the future that, oh, wow, I finished my website. I'm no longer an imposter. I launched my podcast. I'm no longer an imposter. I posted on social. I told a story. I wrote a blog. Fill in the blanks, whatever it is. There are moments you're still going to feel like an imposter. There's moments that you feel as if you don't have enough information. There's moments that you feel like if anybody really knew the behind the scenes and found out what reality is, they're going to take me out. They're going to brutally attack me with Twitter feeds, and they're going to attack me in social media, bad messages, the money. So I'm reading the books for now. I'd love to hire a mentor for me, but I don't have the money. Okay. And that's okay, because here it is. If you have the desire and you have the inspiration to move in a direction, you have an opportunity to make a change. You have an opportunity to make a difference. And once you learn a few things, even talking about the journey that you took to get to where you are now, wherever that happens to be, wherever you happen to be at that moment, somebody wants to know that story. Somebody wants to be inspired by that message, because it's that, wow, if Russ can do it, I can do it too. Here's the roadmap. It's all laid out for me. And so many times, we overcomplicate things. We make it so complicated. We just adjust our sails to see, oh, this is going to be horrible. This is going to be challenging. It doesn't have to be. Find your alignment in whatever you're doing. There's a lot of things that I do not like to do, and a lot of tasks that I have to complete in order to achieve my bigger goals. And I don't have to be an expert at that. I don't want to be an expert. I want to continue to work on what I want to work on. And that's helping more people find out about Winject Studios and get involved in podcasting and broadcasting and live streaming, content creation, because we are living in the most amazing time that allows us all to have a message, to have a gift, to have an opportunity to make it matter, make an impact, and make a difference. So wherever you happen to be, there's always going to be information out there. There's no shortage of information. Go look for, you could search all day on YouTube. You could search all day on Google. You can do all this stuff. And that's what we're bringing together, Winject Studios. Winject.com is a place that we are all helping each other achieve results. whether you're just starting out or you want to grow or you want to expand your brand or you want to create additional content. All of these resources are available. So when it comes to an imposter syndrome, here's another tip. Find out what you enjoy doing in all the tasks throughout the day. I'm creating a weighted, I haven't decided what I'm going to call it. It's just a short summary of things that you can add. And it's, what got me involved in this project? Why am I excited about it? What's the return on my investment? Does it bring me joy? What kind of an impact it does? A weighted decision matrix of sorts. It's kind of unique. So, and as we go through these thought processes and decide, okay, can I delegate? And as an entrepreneur, okay, I know I'm not good at, I don't want to do accounting. I don't want to do invoicing. I don't want to do any of that. And when I do it, I feel less than. It doesn't bring me joy. It doesn't bring me happiness. It doesn't bring me, fortunately, it brings in revenue because proposals, invoices are part of the business. It's part of the equation. However, if I'm not finding joy from it, and I can delegate, so document and delegate. And like Marianne said, you may not be in a position or a situation that you have to do that right now, or you're able to do that, which is okay. It doesn't mean you're not capable of finding a way around it, finding a way through it. And maybe you have to do it temporarily until things change. And the reason things don't change is because people wait for permission. They wait for the opportunity to show up. They wait for the opportunity to actually be at a certain point. Oh, I just need one more thing. Oh, I just need one more thing. Oh, I just need one more thing. Oh, I just need this one more thing, and then I could be ready to launch. I could be ready to start. I could be ready to fill in the blanks. And here is another tip. The way you get better at any skill is by doing it. So the more you wait, it just creates more delay. And if you just start and you start taking action on these steps and you say, okay, I'm not going to listen to that voice inside my head. You're not my friend today. I'm not going to listen to that voice inside. I'm just going to continue to pursue my goals, pursue the mission, make sure that you're putting yourself out there, making sure that you're doing what you need to do in order to accomplish your goals. These are big goals. These are your goals. These are goals that you can achieve. And a lot of people quit because it feels too hard. And when it feels too hard and it feels too complicated, there's resistance. Look at the resistance and find out, how can I work my way through this or around this or over the top of this resistance? And the closer you get to your goals, it feels a lot of times there's, little things, just little minutia that comes up and distractions in your world. And it's almost as if it's a test. So when you have imposter syndrome, it doesn't help with your confidence. And when you don't have confidence, you can't get through these obstacles. So then all of a sudden you get stuck. So in your own head, you're spinning around, and saying, oh man, I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do this. And all of a sudden you're stuck in the vortex of overwhelm. So stop. Just sit down and create a list of all of the things you have going on. How far are they moving you forward? What's the percentage of interest? And do a search on weighted decision matrix. I'm going to test it. I'm going to try it. I'll give you some feedback and results. And there's really no reason why we can't kind of break it down into smaller pieces. This comes back to, my project management experience, is break it down into the smallest common task. What's the smallest task I can break this down to? Okay. Can this task be documented and delivered, or can it just be done, or can it be deleted? It goes back to 1 Minute Manager, or I don't know, one of those things that we all read. So it's see, imperfection shows up when you least expect it, and the reality is keep moving forward. I don't have to know everything all the time. I don't have to be the authority. I can just show up as me, and I'm okay with that, because the little voice inside my head, who's not my friend, who wouldn't be my friend if he was a real person, I just say, shh, be quiet. You don't know what you're talking about. And speaking of mindset and inspiration, I want to make sure that you know that there is going to be another show this same time, live stream show, same time. 𝗹𝗶𝗸𝗲 is going to be talking about this same subject. So if the message that I'm sharing today needs a little reinforcement, needs a little more attitude towards it, I know that Angelo is going to be bringing the nuggets of knowledge, the knowledge bombs, and I got to check that show out. And here's another secret. If you go to the YouTube channel and you hit notify me, you can get notification. So we'd love you have you join us on Winject Studios, winject.com. Yeah, it's right here. Winject Studios. Follow us on social. Follow us on all these tips. This is what is going to be on the inside of this community. Information like this is going to be consistently there. We'll drop some snapshots and sound bites on the outside and the social medias as well going forward. However, we're getting this thing exposed to the world. And by trying these things out, testing these things, we learn. It's a cycle of experience. It's a cycle of opportunity. Because when you start having conversations with people and you start putting yourself out there, this magic thing happens. And all of a sudden, people show up in your world. When you're putting yourself out there and you're being positive, you're being committed, you're being confident in where you are, that makes a huge difference in what you can do and what you can achieve. It's massive outcomes. And you meet incredible people. Chris Ross, Angelo, the whole team over at Winject Studios, Jason, Zach, Jess Lee, Orist, just so many, Nina, amazing people that you're going to meet in the community. And I just encourage you, and I want to make sure that you understand that you're not alone. And that's another tip, is when you start having imposter syndrome and your feelings of imposter syndrome, step back, just step back and know that you're okay. Life is okay. And there's somebody out there feeling the exact same way. So phone a friend, have a conversation, tell them to put you in check or put you in alignment. Find a mentor that is going to be willing to answer the phone and say, let's break it out. What's real? What's imagined? Is it true? Is it true? Because I promise you, everyone has a gift. Everyone has a message. Everyone has something that they can deliver to the world to make a difference, to make it matter, to make an impact. So I challenge you to do one thing just take one small thing that you've been resisting, and one small thing, and it could be posting a certain post that you're like, I don't know what people are going to think. Well, I could go off on that tangent. However, just put yourself out there, put you out there, put you in the front seat, put you in the driver's seat, and take action and activity and make a difference. And that small little gesture, once you do that, tomorrow, do something else. Take the initiative to do something small, do something courageous to make a difference. And here's the beautiful thing about it is, like Jim Rohn said, we're not a tree. If we don't like it, we can move. Yeah. If you don't like the result, so you think about it as an experience. It's not a judgment on you. It's this thing that is out there. Okay, well, like I launched a course, fell flat, didn't get a lot of interest or information or response back. Well, I know I've taught this course before, so I know there's interest in it. I know that there's something that I can bring value to. So I probably need to enhance and improve my messaging. It's not that I failed. It's like, okay, people found out that I really don't know what I'm talking about. No, it's more about the idea that I put something out there. I got some feedback. Think of it as a feedback loop. Think of it as, okay, I tested this and I got some feedback. It's like a recipe. Think of a recipe. Okay, peas and carrots. How do I cook them? How do I want to cook them? Well, you can cook them 5 or 6 different ways, multiple times. Pretty soon you know exactly how you like your peas and carrots, or you don't like peas and carrots at all. You get the idea. You have to step forward in order to get the feedback. Without the feedback, you can't make progress. You can't identify, I'm just stumbling around here, and without moving, nothing happens. And that's okay. If you want to stay home and on the couch with the clicker, that's where you show up. No judgment here. And if you want to do something else, join the Winject studios in the Winject community and have people in your world that are moving and shaking and making a difference and putting themselves out there, that can actually answer your questions, that are excited to connect with you and put things in perspective. It's a simple equation. Either you do or you don't. And there's always going to be resistance, indecision, overwhelm, confidence, imposter syndrome. They're all related. They're all related. So build some community around what you're doing, and someone that believes in what you're doing and understands what it is you're looking to achieve. Build a community around that so you have the support and the activity that you can put in place when you need it. When you're down and out and you're not feeling so well, you can say, phone a friend. I just had a call this morning. Life happens. Talk it out. Don't stay stuck. Don't stay in the vacuum of your own mind. Let it out. Share it. Talk it out loud. Record it. Listen to it. Delete it. Whatever it takes. Just get it out there. Practice. 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 It does get easier. And I want to tell you that I'm so excited for this community to grow. I'm excited for people to join us on the live streams. I'm excited for the opportunity to share and introduce people like Angelo Cisco, Zach and Jason, Chris Ross, Nina Orst, and others along their journey. So Jess Lee, I mean, over 1 million followers using the same process. 1 million followers. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Just saying. So anyway, I'll stop rambling. Go to winject.com. Sign up. Get involved. Get engaged. And then get notified. Go over to watch the shows. It'll take you directly to the channel on YouTube, and you can get notified and for reminders, so you can get notifications so you don't miss an episode. And join the live streams. Answer the questions. Thank you, Marianne. Loved what you shared today. I've delayed focusing on my Instagram page and personal brand so much, but now I'm working on what I want, what I have time for now. That's it. And it's a process. I've been on more social media platforms and tested out things, and some of them, I have to tell you, some of them resonate and some of them don't. Pick the ones that you enjoy and pick the kind of content that you enjoy making. Don't build resistance to your journey. Build alignment. Create the alignment you need in order to accomplish your goal. And it doesn't take a lot. It just takes consistency over time. Will generate results every single time. I promise. So love to connect. DM me, follow me, go watch the Pirate broadcast. Check it out. I'm on LinkedIn. Well, I'm all over social media, so you can always find me hanging out somewhere. So thank you so much. I love you and the opportunity to serve you, because kindness is cool. Smiles are free. So you enjoy the day. Take care.
This broadcast is brought to you by Winject Studios. We are an all-in-one educational platform for podcasters that revolutionizes how hosts leverage content to increase engagement with listeners, downloads, and income. We come together to focus on community, collaboration, and collective impact. For more information on how you can interact directly with our hosts, access exclusive live content with offers you can't get anywhere else from our official partners, join our purpose-driven community by visiting www.winject.com. If you're ready to build a career doing what you love, then we're ready to see you there.